Here's my quick review of the Google Pixel Buds Generation 2.
How you doing, guys? This is Jason with Tuna Tech. I got a bone to pick. So, tech reviewers are out there talking a lot about these little earbuds. These are the Pixel Buds. That's the egg-shaped case, which I do have to say clicks nice. I've paired it with a few different phones with no issues. Obviously, there's a little button here if you want to switch to a new phone. I'm wearing them right now. There's one here and then one in this ear. As you can see, it's hard to do this by yourself with one person, but it fits in. The little nub goes behind the ridge in your ear. I haven't had any issues. People say it hurts. Don't bother me any. So I posted a video about 5 days ago with the AirPods Pro and the WF, I think it's 1000 MX3s, which is the Sony's, which by far are my favorite earbuds as of right now. I've been trying to like the AirPods Pros. The active noise cancellation of those are pretty good. I still think the Sony's are a little better. But I just don't like the way they fit in my ear. Now, again, with earbuds, it's kind of difficult to say that the AirPods are horrible just because my ears are different. I've tried different tips. I don't like the way they fit. These guys fit amazing. They fit in my ear, as you can see. They don't fall out. And I've run with them. I've walked with them. I've even done some push-ups and some other things, and they don't seem to fall out. Where I don't like these, I don't know if it's, I tried different, I don't have a Pixel phone anymore, but I've paired them with an LG V60. I've paired them with a Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. I've paired them with a Redmi, or not Redmi, I'm sorry, Red Magic 5G, and the volume is very, very quiet. I thought maybe with a different phone it'd be different. That's not to say you can't hear it, but usually when I'm listening to music, I have it turned about halfway, and I like to be able to play with it a little bit to make sure that's where I want it. And with these, for some reason, I have my Bluetooth volume turned up almost all the way to be able to hear them. It's very, very crazy. I haven't heard any reviewers talk about this. I posted some stuff on my socials, on at least on Instagram, in regards to that, and most people just say, "Oh, well, I like it. I'll turn it all the way up." So it's a preference thing, I guess. But that's my biggest beef so far. Sound quality. It's got a very good sound stage. The highs are amazing. It's got the vent, so it doesn't feel like it's clogging your ear. There's no active noise cancellation, which is all this stuff if you're into tech reviews and have been monitoring anything, you know if this isn't anything new. These are been reviewed multiple times. I would probably place these. So on my scale of 1 to 10, I have 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. 10 is my Sony's, the WF-1000 3s. And then the 1, it would be these generic TicPods that came out years ago. I paid $40 for them. In the middle of 5, I have the Sony original Galaxy Buds. I don't have the Plus. And then I put the OnePlus Wireless Bullet Zs at, I think, a 6. So right above the... and then I'd probably put these at probably about a 6 or a 7. The reason why is, I don't know, the sound volume is the biggest issue, but the bass. Now, it's got a good sound stage, but the bass it just isn't there. I've tried repositioning it, tried different ear basses. It's just not as good as I thought it was going to be. So, again, everyone's taste and preference of sound quality is different. With the Sonys, they have a bass boost, and they have equalizers, and you can change all that stuff to your preference, which I like, which this doesn't have. Now, I'm sure there's some third-party apps out there that you can do that with, but out of the box, it doesn't have that. So, sound quality is good. I would put them on par with the AirPods Pro. Honestly, I think the bass on both are about the same. The only difference being, obviously, the AirPods Pro have active noise cancellation. And I'm not comparing them by price range. I'm just comparing them in general. That's why I have a rolling scale of 1 to 10. So 1 being the TicPods, 10 being the Sonys. These being about a 6.5 maybe. I would say they're slightly higher than the wireless buds by sound, especially the highs, as well as them being true wireless earbuds, whereas the OnePlus had the neck band that go around your neck. Pairing is super fantastic. Flip them open, pops up on your screen. Like I said, I haven't tried to sync them with an Apple. With every Android phone I've used, as long as I reset them with the button in the back, I pop it open and it connects to my account and all my settings stay the same. So again, kind of like an AirPod thing, it works really well. Wireless charging works great. I've slapped it on multiple wireless charging bases that I have in my house and it works. Battery life's been fantastic. I don't sit here, I'm not in the inner city, I'm more in the rural community. So when I wear these, it's maybe an hour at the tops, going for a long walk or run. Exercising. I don't wear it 3, 4, 5 hours a day. People say the little tip right there can actually hurt the inside of your ear. I haven't had that issue at all. The pain in the ear, I don't have any issues with that, but I've been wearing earbuds for a long time, so maybe it doesn't affect me as much. The other thing is, it's just the feel. It's quality. The earbuds feel good. It's minimal, and they're tiny. You can barely see them. And I know there's other colors coming out. I prefer the white. It's just a standard thing, I guess. Google Assistant is amazing. I like being able to tap. It even allows you to read all your notifications to you if you want. For those of us in the tech community who have multiple accounts, multiple social media handles, and lots of notifications, it can be annoying. So it's good that you can turn that off or change your preferences as you see fit. Again, I use Samsung watches. I've got an Apple Watch Series 5. So I've used Siri, I've used Bixby, I've used Google Assistant. And by far, the access to the Google Assistant is the best. With the Sonys, like I said, that aren't my 10, they have access to the Google Assistant as well. I also like to tap the gestures on the side. On the top here, you have the ability to swipe, tap, turn the volume up and down, and it goes through the setup process, which I'm not going to video screen this, but when you turn it on, when you connect these to your phone, it tells you to install an app. And after you install the app, it goes through the series of double tap, single tap, and what everything does. Most earbuds are about the same, but that's one thing that's really nice. It kind of goes through that whole process with you. So again, in conclusion, are these worth the money? They're $179. I think they're decent for the price, especially if you're an Android user. The adaptive sound, which is the feature they're talking about, which allows you to put them in your ears, and if you're walking around, it's loud wind or a lot of people talking, it'll increase the volume. I didn't notice much of a difference with that, but some say it works. Call quality, I put it in my ear. They have this technology, it's AI that apparently when your jaw starts to move, it senses that, and you can use the microphones differently or change the way they pick up sound. So with that being said, the voice quality is superb. I mean, everybody I've called on these, even with like a beanie over, for some reason, it heard me really well. That's the one downside to the Sonys. Now, they've had some firmware updates with those, and those are better, but these out of the box, fantastic. AirPods Pro, fantastic. But I don't use these for phone calls. So that's why I didn't rank them as high as I probably should have. I listen to music more in these than take phone calls. And so for me, the sound quality just wasn't the same as with the Sonys. So is it worth the $179? That's a call you're going to have to make. I think in reference to the Sonys being, another $100 on top of this, I would say these are a great value. I would prefer these over the AirPods Pro, even without the active noise cancellation, just because of the fit in the ear. Active noise cancellation, any ear pod or earbud you put in your ear, it's going to have some noise isolation because of the seal in your ear. So, I mean, it's a preference. But I would say for $179, you're an Android user, go for them, give them a shot. If you're having volume issues, like I've talk to you in this video about. Comment down below. Let me know what maybe there's a solution, or maybe I'm not doing something right, or if you're just having the same issue as me, maybe it's something that can be changed with software. Again, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and we'll see you next time.